The first time the Collin County District Attorney is speaking out about allegations from the lead defense attorney in the Karmelo Anthony murder trial. The defense claims prosecutors breached agreements and the judge rushed the trial. But the DA says those claims are contradicted by courtroom transcripts. Our J.D. Miles has those transcripts and the exclusive interview with the DA, who says he's confident the appeal will be denied.
This portion of the trial transcript from a private meeting between Judge John Roach Jr., prosecutors and defense attorneys representing Karmelo Anthony contradict claims made in an appeal affidavit, according to the Collin County District Attorney's office. Those claims made by lead defense attorney Mike Howard suggest that prosecutors violated a gentleman's agreement to try the case without introducing any character or background information about Anthony, Austin Metcalf, or his twin brother Hunter. Howard contends that the agreement hampered his ability to use expert witnesses or even call Anthony to testify in his own defense by only allowing the jury to know about what happened under the tent that day.
It's clear that many of these claims don't match what actually happened in court.
Collin County DA Greg Willis says the trial transcripts obtained by CBS News Texas refute those claims when the judge and attorneys met behind closed doors during the trial to discuss whether Anthony would take the stand. During a discussion about the agreement, Howard says, "I agreed that deal, for lack of a better term, has held. I believe both parties have abided by it." The agreement became a problem for defense attorneys because it would limit what they could ask Anthony without violating it, and because Judge Roach was not bound by it, telling both sides, "I am not here to enforce agreements between parties in a criminal case. If asked to make a ruling, it will be based on the rules of evidence." Howard's new affidavit says he was 99% sure before the trial that Anthony would testify. He blames part of the reason he didn't on being rushed during the closed-door hearing and the judge declining to extend our time beyond 10 minutes. But the trial transcript shows that behind closed doors, the judge gave Anthony a lengthy explanation of his rights and that the defense had more than a half hour beyond that to consider their next move, even allowing Anthony to consult with his parents before telling the judge, "I don't want to testify." Did you think you had ample time to talk to your lawyers about that and got feedback from them, feedback from your family? You have had enough time to make that decision. Anthony replied, "Yes, sir, we did."
What was your reaction to seeing this affidavit?
I was surprised, I was disappointed, and frankly a little confused. I mean, I was there for every minute of the trial, and Bill Wersky and our prosecution team, they conducted this case so fairly and cleanly and professionally.
Anthony's trial attorney, Mike Howard, did not respond to our request for comment. Howard will not be part of the upcoming appeal, but the DA's office will, and expressed confidence the murder conviction and 35-year prison sentence Anthony received for killing Austin Metcalf will stand.
I feel good. I mean, as I mentioned, I was there for the entire trial.
The first hearing related to the appeal could happen as soon as next month. In McKinney, J.D. Miles, CBS News, Texas.